I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
If Manny Pacquiao is really considering of coming back to professional boxing, I think that would be a good measurement and sign and a marketing for him when he returned to boxing.
The debate of who is the greatest boxer of all time.
And that would be you?
I don't know. That's why I'm still keep fighting.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out about Manny Pacquiao's surprising return to boxing at 46 years old. The two had one of the biggest fights in boxing history back in 2015, and their rivalry is still a major part of the sport's legacy. In his first comments on Pacquiao's comeback, Mayweather showed some respect, but also warned him and hinted at a possible challenge. Now, fans and experts are wondering if this could restart their famous rivalry, or lead to something even more dramatic.
Manny Pacquiao vs. Mario Barrios is a done deal. Fight will either happen July 19th or July 26th in Las Vegas or San Antonio. And it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be free on Amazon Prime. Whew. We blast Jake Paul for these types of fights. And yet a current world champion and Mario Barrios is going to go after Manny Pacquiao. Listen, I get it. You get to share the ring with the legend of Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest to all ever do it. But he's been retired now. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao did not look good in his previous exhibition he did last year either. Mario Barrios should easily run laps around Manny Pacquiao, destroy him. Why are we wasting time with this type of fight?
Manny Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer and the only fighter ever to win titles in 8 different weight classes, is making a big comeback at 46 years old. He retired in 2021 after losing to Gibbons by unanimous decision. Now he's planning to fight Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July 2025. This fight means a lot because the WBC belt was the first world title Pacquiao ever won back in 1998 when he became flyweight champion.
What's the next fight you're working?
You're not working now.
Where? Oh, you going to New York? No. I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, "Why is Roberts Gardner a coach?" They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter.
They thought I was
Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like he's fighting Barios July 19th. Who wins?
Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old boxer from San Antonio, Texas, is the current WBC welterweight champion. He won the title in September 2023 after a dominant showing against Gibbons, knocking him down twice and winning by unanimous decision with lopsided scores of 118-107 twice and 117-108. This win was a major turning point in Barrios' career, making him the full champion after Terrence Crawford moved up to the super welterweight division. Barrios has said he's excited about the chance to fight the legendary Manny Pacquiao. He said, "I'm really excited about the chance to make this fight happen. Manny Pacquiao is a legend, a future Hall of Famer, and someone I looked up to as a kid. Sharing the ring with him would be a dream come true." Barrios' words show his deep respect for Pacquiao and his eagerness to face a boxing icon. The potential fight between Pacquiao and Barrios has already stirred up big reactions across the boxing world, with fans and experts split on what it means for the sport. WBC President Mauricio Suleiman has backed the matchup, calling attention to Pacquiao's legendary status. WBC President Mauricio Suleiman pointed to the history of former champions making strong comebacks and said, "I really like the idea. I think Pacquiao can beat or at least compete with any fighter today." His support shows the WBC is open to sanctioning the fight, acknowledging Pacquiao's lasting star power and fighting spirit. Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, also sees the matchup as a smart move. He called Barrios the perfect opponent and said it's a true 50-50 fight, but one Manny can definitely win. Gibbons believes Barrios' style matches well with Pacquiao's, making it a competitive yet favorable fight for the veteran.
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barios. We've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So
Floyd Mayweather believes Manny Pacquiao's comeback might be fueled more by money than passion, a common reason many retired fighters return to the ring. In boxing, it's not unusual for aging legends to chase one last big payday, especially if life after the sport hasn't fully settled. Still, Mayweather admits Pacquiao's skills haven't vanished. He even says Pacquiao's C-game is better than most fighters' best efforts, highlighting just how sharp and experienced Pacquiao remains. Even at 46, his speed, awkward style, and deep ring knowledge still make him a real threat. Still, serious concerns remain. Coming back at 46, Pacquiao faces real physical risks, especially against younger, active opponents. While there's respect for his legacy, many are warning about the dangers of jumping back into high-level competition after years away. The backdrop to all of this is the legendary rivalry between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr., one of the biggest and most profitable showdowns in boxing history. Their 2015 fight was the result of years of hype, failed negotiations, and public pressure. Talks first began around 2009, when both were in their prime, but disputes, especially over drug testing, kept it from happening. Mayweather demanded Olympic-style testing, which Pacquiao initially resisted, causing the talks to collapse until years later. The fight between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao was delayed for years because of issues with TV networks and how the money would be split, even though fans were demanding it. Finally, on May 2, 2015, the two boxing legends met at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas for what was called the fight of the century. Mayweather entered the ring undefeated with a record of 47-0, while Pacquiao had a record of May 2nd, 57. The fight broke all records, with over 4.6 million pay-per-view buys and more than $600 million in total earnings, making it the highest-grossing boxing match ever at that point. Inside the ring, Mayweather stuck to his famous defensive style, outboxing Pacquiao and keeping control of the fight. Mayweather used his precise counter-punching and footwork to shut down Pacquiao's aggressive style. Pacquiao struggled to land meaningful punches, later admitting he had a shoulder injury going into the fight. After 12 rounds, Mayweather won by unanimous decision, with judges scoring at 118-110, 116-112, and 116-112. Despite all the hype, the fight left many fans and critics disappointed, as some felt it lacked the excitement and action they had been expecting. Despite the mixed reactions, the fight cemented Mayweather's legacy as one of the greatest defensive boxers of all time and added another memorable chapter to Pacquiao's legendary career. After their bout, both fighters kept competing, Mayweather retiring undefeated at 50-0, while Pacquiao claimed more titles before retiring in 2021. The Mayweather-Pacquiao rivalry is still one of the most defining moments in boxing, showcasing the sport's mix of skill, strategy, and worldwide appeal.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather's a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not going to say he's right and I'm not going to say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember, I said it's a time and a place for any and everything.
The Mayweather-Pacquiao rivalry will forever be remembered as a landmark moment in boxing history. Their fight brought together incredible skill, strategy, and a global spectacle that few sports can match. As both legends move on from the ring, their story will continue to inspire future generations of fighters. For more updates and insider info on the world of boxing, make sure to subscribe to stay in the loop.